You will have major issues after dealing with the narcissist. Mm-hmm. You will have major issues after dealing with the narcissist. And I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm not saying it's your fault for dealing with the narcissist, but if we're being honest, a lot of us know at a certain point that we are dealing with narcissists. A lot of us have seen the videos, we've read the books. Narcissism has become prevalent. A lot of people talk about their experiences, people, including myself, talk about their experiences with narcissism or narcissistic abuse, and it's all over the internet now. So I'm going to give you a little tough love by telling you that a lot of you are looking for these videos or watching these videos and reading books, hoping not to get away from the narcissist, but hoping to fix the narcissist. Newsflash, you cannot fix the narcissist. You will not be the same after the narcissist. You will have a lot of issues after the narcissist, and one of the issues you're going to have is trust issues. You will have major trust issues because the way the narcissist just lifted you all the way up and dropped you to the floor, that's going to give you major trust issues. That's going to mess with your entire mind, soul, and body. Another thing that's going to happen after dealing with a narcissist is that you are going to have the ability to see narcissism or narcissistic people any and everywhere. At the grocery store, at the church, in the choir, at your job, in your family. You are going to start to see them everywhere. It's going to be like, you know how when you're watching those scary movies and there's a specific person in the movie who can, I guess, see dead people, and it's creepy for that person. Everybody else is going on with their lives, being naive and innocent and just having fun. You are going to be that person who sees dead people, and those dead people are the narcissists. And for that person in the movie who sees dead people, their life is miserable because they can't literally go anywhere without seeing a dead person, and it's scary, and they're screaming and they're running and they are just miserable. You are going to become that, so to speak, right? Everywhere you go, you're going to have difficulties with certain relationships because you can see dead people, and those dead people are narcissists. You're going to be able to see them everywhere, and you have to fight yourself and your urge of calling them out, or breaking relationships at very early stages. Stop talking to certain people, stop talking to people in your family, maybe quit that job. Like, you are going to have such a hard time because you have the ability now to see these people everywhere, and that is something that is miserable for the survivor. But I will say it's also a good thing if you're willing to listen and learn the lesson that God was trying to teach you when you were with a narcissist. I believe that being with someone like this, the positive thing that I took out of it is that it was a lesson. God was trying to teach me a lesson. And I said this in one of my videos. When God tries to teach you the lesson that is the narcissist, if you don't learn that lesson, it will happen again and again and again. You will repeatedly be attracted to narcissists, and the narcissist will repeatedly be attracted to you until you really learn the lesson that God was trying to teach you and implement those lessons in your life. So this is why I was saying that it almost feels like you're seeing dead people, because you are going to see these narcissists everywhere, and it's miserable. You can see it you can even go to a restaurant, and if there's a narcissist, from the way you interact with the person, you're already going to know. This is when a lot of people become labeled as difficult or stuck up or have trust issues, all of those things, because some people choose to learn the lesson, but some people will fall victims over and over, because again, you will be able to see it, but sometimes you're going to ignore the red flags again and let yourself experience the same lesson over and over. This is when your friends will continue to screw you over. This is when you didn't learn the lesson from the narcissist and you're still being a people pleaser, and your family members are walking all over you, or excuse me, your new relationship is walking all over you. That is because you didn't learn the lesson. So my lesson to you, or my tip to you, is Again, when you mess with a narcissist, when you have been with a narcissist, that is a lesson. That is a life lesson. You take that lesson and run with it. And I'm not saying that you're perfect. I'm not perfect either. I'm going to make the same mistake. Hopefully not, but I'm going to make mistakes in the future, probably when it comes to relationships, because we're human. We're all human. But it's your choice if you let it get to the point of the same stage of the narcissist. I don't know if that makes sense. When you start to date a guy and you start to ignore those red flags, because the red flags, as I said, are always there. They're there from day one. So when you get with that new guy and you start to see similar red flags or the same red flags and you start to ignore them, that is your fault. The first incident, you were naive. Second incident, you're just being stupid. So you got to implement the lesson that God has tried to teach you through this narcissistic relationship. That guy that was asking you for money on the first date, that's a red flag. The guy that called you out of your name because of a simple argument, that's a red flag. The guy that told you he was better than you and he was prettier than you, that's a red flag. So all of those red flags, you saw it in the first person. When you start to see it in that second person again, cut it out, cut it off, and run. Otherwise, you are going to deal with that narcissist again. So you're not going to be the same person after dealing with a narcissist once. It's up to you what you do with that information. All right? Follow for more, or you can book a one-on-one coaching call with me. The link is in my bio. See you later. Bye.